Hi everyone, it's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, and it's Saturday, December 4th, 2010. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. It's Championship Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to say that too many more times in 2010 about my favorite day of the week and my favorite time of the year. But there will be some college football games and some Saturdays coming up, so it's just the way the calendar works out this time, so nothing wrong with that. What we have today, we got a free pick for the SEC Championship game. And those of you who've been following the site for a few years, and those of you guys who used to receive my newsletter even before we had the sites, you guys know when it comes to SEC Championship, we've never missed. So we're going to put the undisputed, undefeated SEC Championship record on the line for this one. And no reason not to. I really like this game. But anyways, of course, I have all my best bets on the day in SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. And if you're not a member yet, no better time than the present. You'll get bowl coverage. You'll get the wrap-up of the NFL season coverage, just in the upcoming month. And after that, NFL playoffs, moving right into March Madness. So just, if there's no better value out there than our premium section. If there is, I challenge anyone to find it because we got, hundreds and hundreds of satisfied members. So nothing speaks it more than that. But of course, at regular SportsChatPlace.com, we still got free write-ups on just about every single game out there and every single sport. We're even expanding coverage into a few new sports, which you'll start seeing probably after the new year, as we have some new writers on board. And you guys know, if you've been watching my videos lately, I've been asking anyone out there that's interested in writing at SportsChatPlace.com to get in touch with me at Mitch@SportsChatPlace.com is my email. We don't accept everybody these days. We have certain standards, but I definitely give everybody the benefit of the doubt and at least answer your email, try and get a little back and forth, try and see if it's a good fit. But if it is, then by all means, let's go for it. But if it's something you're interested in, just email me, Mitch@SportsChatPlace.com. Anyways, let's get to the SEC Championship game. Auburn Tigers looking to make it to the BCS National Championship game with a win in this one. If they don't get a win in this one, I think we're going to have a little bit of a mess in the old argument every year and maybe get us one step closer to the playoff. And, of course, on the other side of it, South Carolina Gamecocks never been to an SEC championship. And the thing that few people seem to remember or even know that before Lou Holtz got to South Carolina in the early part of this decade, South Carolina had only been to like 2 or 3 bowl games ever in their school's history. I know it's hard to believe, but there used to be a lot fewer bowl games than there are now, and South Carolina used to have a lot lousier teams than what they have now. So this is a team that's gone a long way. We know that Steve Spurrier, it's taken him a long time to get South Carolina to this championship game. Not necessarily meeting or not meeting the expectations of the fans there, but he's definitely met them now, and to get South Carolina to the SEC championship game is no small feat. He recruits up against all of the biggest and best schools for talent. He plays in the toughest conference in the country, and it's his South Carolina Gamecocks in the championship game against the Auburn Tigers. Of course, this game takes place in the Georgia Dome, which is a neutral site for both these teams. It always hosts the SEC championship, at least for the past several years. And we've had some good games. We've had some bad games. We've had some blowout games like we had last year. And 2 years ago, we had Florida Gators winning. Last year was Alabama Crimson Tide. We've had some pretty good games with some teams that you wouldn't even suspect to make it, like Tennessee a few years back giving LSU fits in the when LSU went on to win the national title. But we got the cover that year with the Tennessee Volunteers. And in this one, these two teams played each other this season, and it was a pretty decent game. I have to say for South Carolina, they definitely have to be kicking themselves. It's kind of the fish that they let get away. They were up 20-7 in that game before Auburn came roaring back and got the win in that one. The thing is about that game, it was played at Jordan Hare at Auburn, where Auburn's been really strong all season long. Auburn hasn't been as strong on the road. Yeah, they won in Tuscaloosa. Congratulations. We picked you guys outright on the money line, so don't want to hear any, any trash talking from you guys. I know you guys, we have fun. We've been doing it for a few years now, and I'll give you guys the War Eagle. They always say that I never say that to you guys, but there it is. So, congratulations on beating, Alabama and making it to this game and being undefeated getting here. But I think that Auburn is in a little bit of trouble in this one. I really like the South Carolina ground game. I really like the way Alshon Jeffrey seems to always be open and always seems to make the catch. I like the way Garcia's been playing. He's a lot more focused. This is a much tougher South Carolina team than the team that Auburn beat at Jordan-Hare. That really was beating Auburn, pretty decently at one point. Jeffrey had a monster game against Auburn. I think he has another big game in this one. I think Lattimore has a much better game. He only had like 30 yards or something in that first game. It's going to be tough for Auburn to keep him down that low, especially when Jeffrey had nearly 200 yards receiving against them. So it's the lesser two evils, and there is no lesser two evils. I think at 5.5 points, this spread has gotten way out of hand. We're going to take the points with the South Carolina Gamecocks in this one. I think it's anybody's ball game. I think this game is a coin toss, and there is some value here with South Carolina on the money line. It's not going to be my pick in this one. I am probably going to play that small just on the value alone because I do think the game is a coin flip. But 5.5 points. Looks like a gift to me. Let's take the underdog in this one. We're on the South Carolina Gamecocks. We'll put our undefeated SEC championship record on the line with South Carolina plus 5.5. This is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our sports picks, write-ups, in action at SportsChatPlace.com. Be sure to check out my best bets of the week and all of our writers' best bets. And, of course, picks from some of the top handicappers in the world today, all at SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. And, of course, for all your free sports picks, write-ups in action on just about every single game of just about every single sport, SportsChatPlace.com, the free site. So this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great college football Saturday. Wall-to-wall action.